Welcome to Quaker TV for today's National League North game between Darlington and AFC Telford United. Alan Armstrong's side had a tough game on Tuesday night and will look to recover immediately from that one with 3 points today, while the visitors haven't won in 4 but will want to recover their early season form. It's also a game with a measure of revenge for the Quakers. After last season they went in 2-0 at half time and ended up losing the game 3-2 to a Marcus Dinanga hat-trick. To try and ensure that history doesn't repeat itself today, we cross over to our commentary team of Stuart Armstrong and Craig Stoddart.
And then Little wins that header, drops it down. Sean Reid takes that ball on his thigh and plays it inside, and Adam Campbell gets there ahead of the slide and challenge by new signing Andy Bond. Plays it wide to Ben Headley, back in the team today, Ben Headley. Hatfield picks it up, he finds Souza. Souza's got a runner down this side. Hatfield is going to take the shot rather than playing Michael Little in, who was in a pretty advanced position, but was quite happy to take that one on. Campbell makes the little run there, but Sutton's in the right position to nod it down. McHale just sees the ball down into the right channel there, and then it's played down for Davies to chase. Davies gets the first time cross across, and that's a very great chance. It's in the 6-yard box. Saltmer comes out, needs to stand up, but it's banged in. Saltmer was diving to his left to try and keep it out, but Telford score first. I think it's Jason Oswell who's furthest up there. Ball played down behind Michael Little there, and the cross came in early from Davies. First touch, he got his head up, he played it into the box. There was a chance at the first opportunity there, but then Oswell's got plenty of time to turn. Lang goes back on the line. Saltmer has to make sure he doesn't make the foul, but Oswell has enough time there. He's got a few seconds to take his time, turn and stick it in.
Far too much time and space. He just goes into a position there to make the cross on the right hand side. No Darlington players have bothered to track him. Alan will be disappointed with that.
So all to do here at Blackwell Meadows. Ball's with Souza, and that ball played off him last. That ball beyond the left back this season's causing us trouble plenty of times, isn't it? Hatfield picks it up centrally and then just slides it back across to Little to Souza. Souza, who looked bright on Tuesday night when he had the chance. Hatfield across to Atkinson. Atkinson just lets the ball come across his body and then finds Rivers. Decent spell of possession for the Quakers here. Rivers still on the ball, and he's earned the free kick. Edward Jones, the loan signing on left back, just getting a little bit too close to Rivers there. Back underway with Campbell, I think it is, on that far side. Comes inside to Hatfield. Hatfield was looking for the return, but it wasn't quite on. Gives it back to Rivers. Decent stuff from Darlington. Ball's played through. Campbell drops it off to Hatfield. Hatfield's going to have the shot. It's well saved. Good save by Griffiths.
Hit that, didn't he? Hatfield
hit that hard, and it was good to get a good shooting chance after what was a decent spell of possession there.
First decent spell down we've had in the game, putting a few passes together.
Story picks it up and finds Lang. Little advances to the halfway line, gets his head up, sees who he's got around him. Souza's the best option. Souza comes inside a couple of passes, gets on a second ball there as it pops off a defender's shin, and then he comes inside. He finds Headley. It's played wide to Rivers, right hand side, drops it to Hatfield, and then Headley's popped up on the overlap. He's keen to get forward today. Ball inside to Rivers, Rivers to Campbell. Campbell's first touch is good, gets the shot. It's palmed away and then cleared at the second attempt by Street. Darlington get a chance to keep the pressure on through Little. Good chance from Campbell. Souza's on the ball, he's got Street there round with him. Finds Little on the edge. Souza again, corner of the 18-yard box. Finds Hatfield. Hatfield out to Campbell, who had that shot just a moment ago. Almost finds Reid. Ball's on the edge to Rivers. Rivers goes for the little dink, and it's only a yard over the top. Street's ball forwards, a bit of a poor one there. Campbell's got a chance now to try and get Souza in. Souza gets beyond his man, pulls it across against the equaliser. The Quakers equalised to Eric Souza. Theo Street, we were just talking about his experience there, but he's made a hash of the clearance. Darlington seized upon that. The little ball in for Souza, and he's poked it underneath the goalkeeper. And Eric Souza goes straight over to give Danny O'Connor, the physio, a hug, but you can see there the ball from Street, not good enough, and Reid turns it round the corner nicely.
Commentator's curse, you were just talking about Street, weren't you?
Yeah, and then Campbell plays it inside, and once Souza's got the wrong side of Street there, you fancy him, and he tucks it away underneath the goalkeeper nicely. So back on level terms, the Quakers through Eriko Souza. Forward on the overlap and then comes inside anyway. Almost finds Rivers on the edge. Ball bobbles about a little bit. Little's popped up there in the centre circle. That's a free kick. Wasn't expecting to see Michael Little moving from right to left on the edge of the box, but he was. What you got this, 25, 26 yards. Hatfield takes it, just comes off the wall there, bobbles up into the air. Second ball comes to Campbell on the end, and Campbell just can't quite keep that down, just over the crossbar. Gets the ball back again and then comes to Rivers. Good game to watch this. Hope you're all enjoying this on Quaker TV. Rivers on the edge, 25 yards from goal. He's got Little making an option left, but he goes just inside to Campbell. Campbell has the shot, just wide, and the referee gives the corner there, saying the goalkeeper saved it. And Russ Griffiths is in that spot now where he doesn't know whether he wants to claim the save and look like a great goalkeeper or say he didn't save it, so it's not a corner. I think he might have got, I'll give him the credit for a decent save there, Russ Griffiths. Souza's going to take this corner. It's right under the crossbar. It's headed down and Little seizes on the next ball. Comes to Reid in the box, drops it off to Campbell. That was a lovely ball. Campbell gets the goal bound shot, just hacked off the line. Hatfield shoots. That one's goal bound and that's blocked as well. Telford hanging on.
Could be. Packing in. Getting excited because he's on TV.
And Atkinson's got too close to his man there, and that's frustrated the coach and staff on the bench. Darlington have a couple of men back in the wall, and certainly it's in a range that he could choose to shoot here if he wanted to. And he does go for the shot, and Saltmer just palms it away. Oswell picks it up, and I think he's just overran that there. So the Souza picks the ball up and accelerates into some space. Drops the ball off looking for Hatfield, and Reid lifts his arms in frustration there. He thought he was the better option, I think. Ball's with McHale from distance, comes off Lang, falls to the chance for the Telford shot, and it's well saved by Saltmer. That ball fell beautifully for Davies, and really it's a good save by Saltmer, but
very good save, but
very presentable chance.
It all comes back to Souza giving the ball away far too cheaply.
Headley on the ball halfway line, slides it down to Rivers. Rivers is under pressure, ball stays in, went for the nutmeg, didn't quite pull it off, and again that clearance down the line stays just in play. Couple of chances there, and I think it's Walker who's going to seize upon it, gets a left-footed loopy cross forward, chance for McHale on the edge. First touch is good, comes inside a little, gets the shot away, deflected in. McHale makes it 2-1 to the visitors, and Telford are back ahead again. It's not the first chance of the second half that they've had.
Yeah, Telford have started a better team, and they hinted at again a second goal at the end of the first half. A couple of glimpses of goal there.
Throw in down the line, and Story wins the header, drops it to Reid, who takes it on his chest, but again, poo a couple of minutes here from Reid. He's given that ball away. Cross comes all the way across. Headley nods it down into space. It's on the edge of the box with a chance for the shot for Telford maybe. Ball's played wide though instead. I think it's Vaughan on that side who's going to pull it across, and then it's dropped off. Shooting chance for Telford. Not that far wide, took a deflection on the way past, so it's getting disinfected and put back, all these COVID precautions. Headley there to Souza, but it's found its way through to Maguire. Maguire inside the box, and the referee pulls. Make sure they're the required 10 yard. Little and Hatfield. Little stands over it. Little gets it goal bound. It's a great save from the goalkeeper. I thought that was going to creep in that near post, but Griffiths got across. But second half, Telford have done a really good job on Darlington.
Just going to say, you've got to give Telford credit. They've tinkered with their tactics at half time. They've stopped Darlington playing.
Ball laid forward and goes over everybody, and Lang slipped there. Oswell's inside the box. Lang on the slip at an unfortunate moment. Can he recover? Lang just about does recover, gets himself goal bound, but the ball comes across there, and that's good defending by Story in the right place. So Need to try and put those two things together. Anyway, plenty of time left. 12 minutes plus stoppages to go. Little steps inside his man. Little finds Holness. Holness's first touch is good. The pass a little heavy, but Maguire keeps it. Comes back to Little. Little comes across to Holness. Finds Maguire in the box and just can't quite get the turn. Back underway. Headley heads it forward. Maguire's trying to get goal side there, but it's well defended. Holness picks up a second ball in the centre circle and finds Rivers. Nice ball that from Holness, and then that's a free kick as Rivers is brought down, and I think that's going to be the first yellow card. I think it's Zach Lilly, isn't it, number 17?
Yeah.
Hatfield on it, takes the shot, fires it straight into the wall, and then sends it out to Headley. Headley back to Hatfield. Hatfield gets a good cross in. Headed goal bound. Oh, how was that missed? That must have been an inch wide of the post from Alex Story. It looked to all the world as if that was going to creep in, didn't it?
Thought it was in. Thought it was in.
That's as close as the Quakers have come. Of course, the ball takes a while to come back these days because there's nobody in the stand to return it. Darlington just need to get this into the box here. There's 10 seconds left. Little does just that. Fires it in. Goes all the way across. It's a good header from Street. Comes back to Hatfield. Hatfield's touch in the box. No, can't bring it down. Hatfield's still on the ball, but then it's going to be cleared, and the full-time whistles goes, and the cheers you can hear around Blackwell Meadows are from the visiting coach and staff, not the home ones. And Darlington come out on the wrong end of a 2-1 home defeat. And disappointing afternoon, Craig. This was really one of those games that you'd say if Darlington are going to go on and make something at the top end of this season, you'd think Telford at home on a poor run of forms, one of those games you'd be looking to put away.